Wow, what up, world? Welcome to another episode of Neighbor to Neighbor, the podcast, what we calling it officially now. I'm your host, Teasing Man. This is my host, Sam Chisholm. And combined, we make up Neighbor to Neighbor. And I understand you've been getting a lot of positive feedback around the town. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Don't know what it is yet, but you say it's good. It's good. So
It's good. It's good.
I'm gonna trust
You don't trust it? I'm just saying, people been telling you forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready.
it.
But we ain't adding that up. We gotta put the bling bling on now. Life of a content creator, what I just said. Try to get all this stuff prepared. How y'all doing though? First and foremost, we appreciate everybody who tuned in and truly engage with the the material, if you want to call it that. We really take this stuff serious, and hopefully some of the things we talk about helps out, inspire. We with nothing is malicious in intent. Everything is meant to be motivational and inspirational. Check the levels, all of that, man. So how your week been going?
Comment, right? Based on our opinion. This is our opinions. Not our opinions, not everybody else's opinion, but it's our opinion.
Absolutely. And that's key. Like our opinion, things from our perspective. And we try our best not to be disrespectful, even though sometimes certain subjects may, but and if that's the case, I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. Too bad, too sad. But again, we don't intentionally do anything to, like he says, our opinions. And yeah, man, how your week been going though, man? How life going in general?
Everything going good. I just want to say thank God for the day, but like I said, today kind of on a special ring for me too, because it's my mama birthday today. She passed in 2022, but like I said, August 18th is her birthday. So, and I say happy birthday to moms. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing it for.
Happy birthday, mom. Hopefully you smiling down on us. Hopefully you're proud of your son. He's in good hands, even though he's the elder statesman in this situation.
Right?
You left him in good hands, like you used to always joke, wasn't it? I used to joke with me like, "You the youngest, oldest person I ever met." Anywho, we don't get into what we getting into. He don't know what we gonna talk about. I kind of do, but I like to keep it fresh, and I don't, we talk throughout the week because of course we're literally neighbors.
Yeah.
But I never. I try not to tell him what I'm thinking about talking about. That way his response is as authentic as possible. So this is real time. You know what I mean? So, and this one might be controversial, but I'm going with it. So I was thinking like about marriage. Just the word marriage alone probably controversial in today's time. And in my opinion, how marriage has been weaponized. In my opinion. And before I get your thoughts on it, I think in a general sense, I ain't gonna give you my whole spiel right now, but in a general sense, I think marriage has been weaponized, and anybody getting married in 2026, in my opinion, you a fool. Not because you don't, you love your woman, but it's been weaponized, and not every woman use it as a weapon, but if you have ill intent, marriage is a great place to back a man in the corner, especially a man of what they call it, high value, or I don't know what category we fall in. I know I don't fall in bum category.
We fall in neither category. We neither one of us married. So by that being said, jump into it.
Right, that being the general consensus of what I'm trying to talk about. Just on the surface, what do you think about marriage as in general and as it relates to today?
I don't know. I can say I haven't been married here lately, but I was married as a whole. Well, let's say I've been married before. That's why, like I said, I got 4 kids out of marriage. So, no, it may be the same now than it was back then. But then again, too, you gotta look at it ain't all just the woman; it's the man too. So that's like I say, I go both sides. I go both sides because I've been there, done that. But then hey, a lot of people out there have too. But hey, it's my opinion.
Neighbor to neighbor.
That's it.
I thought you had me use.
Nah, you ain't asked the question. All you asked was what.
Oh, you right. You right. All right.
I'm
On the
waiting on
general
you.
general surface. All right. So let me. No, because I be watching myself and I be cringing sometimes when I talk too much.
No, do what you gotta do.
I just think and yeah, I got an old lady right now, and she gonna watch this, and she might feel some type of way, but she also know we've had these talks on a personal tip too. Like, it's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't, I just believe that today, back in the day, let's go to slave times, when they got married then, that was real marriage. You want to know why? You didn't need no paperwork. You didn't need no licensing.
Not necessarily true.
This like, it was more of what it was intended to be.
Love and happiness.
Love and happiness.
Yeah.
And that's the marriage I believe in. Because when you look at the statistics, I can't make this up. In America, over 70% of marriages end in divorce in less than 5 years. I'm going to say that again. Over, roughly, give or take, that's over half. That's a third.
Almost.
That means only 25% of people who get married last.
Well, but you got to think about something. When you talk about marriage, you talking about, like you say, love and happiness. You talking about what's biblical and what's not biblical. And then you talk about how people take the biblical perspective. Because you got to realize something, too. People take biblical kind of close. And they say, okay, a man find a wife, and that's a good thing, and they go from there with that and go from there. But nowadays, I know what you're talking about too, but nowadays, and that's not just 2026, you talking about like maybe 2020, since COVID, you go back a little further, 2010, 2015.
Let me be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since child support and prenuptial agreements and alimony.
Well, that's one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get at.
Whenever that started.
Well, that's one I'm getting at. I'm saying all this stuff kind of tying together. And you got, like I said, you got to look at some people. Some people marry each other from what? Power to power, money.
Exactly.
So it may be like a thing of, hey, we gonna marry this one because this family got money and we got money. So we gonna make a conglomerate of it, and we gonna.
Yeah, that's how the kings and queens used to do it back in the day.
They still do it.
In the Roman times.
They still do it.
Therefore, the bloodline, you shall marry my daughter. You'll hold her hand. And my bad. I'm sorry.
But the honest thing with it is, a lot of stuff is not underlined now, to where we how can you put it, like we say my son gonna marry your daughter if I have a daughter, or your daughter gonna marry my son.
Yeah, arranged marriage.
Correct.
Like Coming to America, when he went to have to, what they say, soak his laurel. What he said?
So his royal oats.
Soak his royal oats.
So we, what I'm saying, they don't do all that now. They do it in a sort of different way. They stay single for so long, and then later on down the line, you see this one getting married or that one getting married, and how all of a sudden they got married, and now it's a whole thing of their kids is put on this pedestal of this, and this. And then when I get married, my kids ain't nothing but this, and this.
Oh.
Way down here, they up here, they don't,
It's
like
kind of, I hate to compare it to it. It's kind of like breeding dogs. That's how they used to do it back in the day. Bloodline.
That's what it is.
They used to be like, bloodline. It's all about blood. It's like being in a mob. You have to have parents of Italian descent that could be traced back to Italy, or else you cannot become a maid. It's bloodline.
But that's the same thing I was saying about the Chisholm thing. You had to have certain children that's bloodline to this, and this to go to school in Memphis to this school.
Ah, you did say that.
You have to have and that to go with it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then at the same time, you're looking at like just say I don't want to throw no names out here around Isla Town, but it's the same way around Isla Town. Some people don't marry, but these people because they $200,000 class, or they have the status of this that and other, or later on in life, your daughter could be.
Well, let's use another example.
Yeah, well, I'm just you sitting there, you know what I'm saying? I can say my daughter. I can say, I can say my daughter, your daughter. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want them to think about it.
Yeah, but that's how it go though.
Yeah,
that's how it is nowadays. But to really answer your question though, to the thing of marriage, not in like you said, it's kind of a weapon, because some people, some women use it to where, oh, you have to be submissive to me and you have to do what I say. But at the same time, you got to look at the vows of your own self too. It said the most vow it says is what? To death do us apart. That means too, if we get a divorce and you not dead, technically you still my wife. Technically you still my husband.
Wait.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That felt powerful, but
That's
say
true.
that one more time and then break that down specifically.
Oh, okay. So when you get married, we I do. But at the same time, guess what? When you look at that I do, you really need to look at that I do. Because it says to death do your part. That death do your part means that person has to die for them not to say, you my wife still. Even though if you marry somebody else, that's still your wife. That's to death do your part.
Ooh,
read your vows.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Before you get married, anybody 2026, read your vows.
Ooh.
You change one or two words in there, or what say the or I, guess what? That's a whole different subject that you get married on.
I can honestly say I never heard that perspective. I mean, keep going, but
yeah, I mean, but that's
I never looked at it like that.
But that's the thing. See, you said it being funny, but guess what? A lot of people don't think about what they're marrying into. They only think of, oh, we gonna get married. Oh, we make fun of when we get up there in the middle of the church and say, oh, I ain't gonna submit. You better think about that. Yeah. She's supposed to be submitting. You supposed to be submissive too.
Yeah, you signing the contract basically.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, it's literally I've seen many, people, my brother married, both of my brothers married for that matter. My mom was married. I've been around, so I'm not against marriage. Mm-hmm. I'm against today's perception of marriage. Cause let me just speak my piece.
Yeah.
I've never been married, so I can't speak to marriage from an absolute position. I won't.
You're on the outside looking in.
Right. So I'm speaking, just to preference what I'm about to say, I don't have experience in marriage. I've never been married, but I got enough experience watching marriages. Mm-hmm. And I've watched marriages that work, and I've seen marriages that work, I've seen marriages that don't work. My mama got divorced. My brother's still with his high school sweetheart. And they're in love, like they'll never leave each other. So I can say that it works. But traditionally, to me, marriage is about, like you say, love and happiness. But let's say guys like us, right? We aspire to be great. And we may have women in the background that we love. Not plural, but a woman.
Yeah, I do.
And let's say along the journey, we come up. We destined for greatness. I'm destined for greatness. And I hit it big, right? Mm-hmm. And this said woman, I marry along the journey, right? And let's just say things don't go right later on because she can't handle the position of a wife from somebody who was normal and now famous and rich. So now she decides to divorce me. Now it becomes a weapon. Because based on the prenuptials, but when you broke or you don't even think about that, right? So now she not just thinking about getting rid of me, she thinking about getting rid of me and how she could position herself to align her pockets. Now, I do believe that if you're married, there should be a tab if you want to be divorced, especially if you got kids. So don't get me wrong, but it's out of control. Like I've seen some people, like Michael Jordan wife got 200 million, Tiger Woods wife got 190 million. Like what? Wait, what time? Wait, half? I know in some places they get like 75%. Hold on, time out, pause. And here's where my problem comes in at. Because, yeah, some people may do that the right way, but you know there's a lot of wicked people in the world. So it's weaponized if evil intent is involved. So they got women, I know not all women, ladies, so please bear with me. Y'all know, please bear with me. But there's a certain group of females, not all, and it's a small percentage that literally live like, like the NBA, fan club. We look for silly NBA players to hook, line, and sink them. It's a hustle. So that means there's loopholes in it. It can be weaponized. So now as a man, you're naive if you're not paying attention to, what marriage could mean in the event of divorce. Because especially if you like well off, you would be very naive not to pay attention to that. So the reason, and I might change my mind as I grow, but this is where I'm at now. I tell my old lady, man, look, I don't got no desire to get married because I believe marriage has been weaponized. It's not true to what it's intended. Its original intent was. Not saying that's you, but in the Bible it also says self-preservation. I'm a big component, and to preserve myself and my assets, because I got a lot going on in the background. I got a brokerage account. I got a portfolio, stuff that people don't, and certain wives are entitled to that. Like I found that out when my dad died, that my mama had been divorced from my father for 30 years, and she was entitled to the pension when he died. Not even the kids. What? They've been divorced over 30 years.
Yeah, but that's
man, it's weaponized.
That's another whole description of the law. Because guess what? The law already state that anyway. Like over years and years about Social Security, about pension, about something like the 10-year clause. You got a 10-year clause that you got when you marry, and that goes with when you married 10 years and it's just your first wife or whatever like that, that's who get your money. That's fine, that's dandy, whatever like that. But what you were saying too on the issue of saying about the what was that you saying about the what you work? Just say what you work. Okay. Everybody might not think that you work. This, that, and other. It all according to what you think that you worth. And the thing about it is about saying what you worth is okay, like just because you got just say Hummers and $70,000, $80,000 in the bank, that still don't make it worth nothing though. I mean, because the thing about it is they can't. I mean, the person can't take that money if they even try to anyway. Then it's like okay, just say like. Your wife, just say you say you never been married, right?
Correct.
But I got a kicker for you. It's the kicker.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it's always a kicker involved. If somebody been staying living with you for I don't know if it 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, don't matter.
Common law.
Nah.
Oh.
That's the same thing as almost being married. The only difference is last name. And then the sign of the contract.
You understand? You mean like they got mail coming to the house?
That's correct.
That type of stuff.
That's correct.
Okay.
But if they stay with you still on an everyday basis, if you come in from work, you come through the door, hey, honey, I'm home. Or, you know what I'm saying? If somebody answer back, that's what it is. Because, hell, I tease myself sometimes. I go to my house, I open the door. Hey, honey, I'm home. Shit, don't nobody answer back. Hey, the air conditioner running. Get the TV going. But I'm just saying. Right. But at the same time, that's like being married. You got somebody there for you, got your back.
I can
instead
agree.
Of, you know,
I can agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, and then like you were saying about the thing of you know, like you think you can make millions and everything, and you know what you work instead of you always put that in a clause.
Yeah. Sometimes you come up as you know, you may start off and then end up.
Yeah, but at the same time, just like I asked you one day, remember I asked you one day at the Blue, how can you just say you me, just say a high 5-digit guy attract a 6-digit woman? Or how can a 6-digit woman?
Well, that was supposed to be another episode, but
that ties into that.
Yeah,
because at the same time,
yeah, you're right.
See, 6-digit women know how to handle things to where you don't get close to their digits.
Yeah,
they just at most they want to have fun. 5-digit guys or 6-digit guys the same way. They want to have fun too.
Yeah,
they don't want they don't talk about their money. They don't talk about what they got.
Well, not all of them. So I know some of them flossing like a mother.
But that's the dumbest.
Right.
That's the dumbest.
Fooling this money shall part ways.
That's the dumbest. Exactly. You already you know what to say. you know what goes on. But you know what I'm saying, just say like a lot of people be just say like you said, they go along with you until you really find out who they are, then it's another subject. Then you like, oh, nah, this MF could have told me, hey, I'm a 5-digit cat, and this is what I like to go do. I like to drink Douce. I like to drink, some big old wines that's above. Yeah, I like to go hang out at this club, and you like to go hang out at Tokay. You know what I'm saying?
No disrespect, Tokay.
No disrespect.
But there's levels.
But there's levels
it's
too.
Levels.
But guess what? It's levels to hanging out at Tokay. You can hang out at Tokay's on one day, and you might get the hood adventure of your life.
Go Sunday. That's where the money at.
Go Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a whole level different crowd. You go out there and they shooting pool. They doing some karaoke. Everybody cool and chill. That's the days I like to go.
He probably make more money them days than.
Oh, I don't care about the.
No, I'm just saying, just to your point.
But don't,
because them the type of people spend.
Yeah, but don't put it that way, because guess what? Then you think, oh, he looking at what I'm doing. No, we ain't looking at what you're doing. We just looking at the.
Well, you know, my old lady used to bartend there, so
but I'm just
let me shut up.
Yeah, we looking at.
You're right.
We just looking at levels of how people are.
Right.
People that may come, just say on that day, there might be 6-figure, 7-figure people. You never know.
And shout out to Tokay. If y'all fuck with show Tokay, y'all rock with him, because that's a good man. I just want to put that out there before we continue, because I don't want that little small segment to be, he's a great, all that. I rock with you, Tokay. Yeah. And his son with Jeremy. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. No, I don't want it to be misconstrued that.
But that's a good point though too. And certain people take you certain levels, just say certain levels of life too, and they'll see if you can handle it. They'll see you how you make your answers, get your answers up, form your questions up, and then they'll try to take you to a certain level, and then at that point, like you a high five, right? I'm a high five. Talking digits. So I'm not trying to throw your business at it, but
you say 5, 6.
Yeah.
It's 6.
I say 5.
Well, you talk for you.
Yeah, I just say 5.
All right, you know what? 5. We 5.
I'm saying 5.
We just 5. We a high 5.
Correct.
We borderline 6.
That's what I'm talking. But see, the thing about it, guess what? A lot of people don't know that, because they think just because I go out there and go hang with this crowd, that crowd, that I'm a nobody. But at the same time, do they know I give out school supplies? I go buy and get school supplies, donate my own money to these people.
And he not capping. I done seen him.
Yeah, do they go out? I go out there and give water to the older people, or the fan drives? Or, nobody don't know. That's my own money.
I deserve an applause. Like he
but
really does. I seen charity. You know, I never seen how charity work look behind the scenes. I always seen the presentation.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to do that stuff them guys do. But continue.
Yeah.
I just want to.
But guess what though?
Verify that.
But now find me. Just say like you want the wife. Find a wife that's gonna accept that with you. That's gonna run with you and accept it. Just like life of a content creator.
Yeah.
You don't understand this guy to put so much in, but don't nobody know this is all his money. This ain't nobody's money.
Let's take that perspective, because me and my old lady with the other morning, maybe this morning, we was having that not argument but discussion. And I used the Drake line because he said, like it was like, you know how you would be arguing about something and then a line come up that fits the argument, and it's like, see, and it was like Drake said. And if you're a Drake fan, it was the war song. And it's the part where he said, I can't have no pretentious thing when I know this road gets bumpy. I'm like, you heard what he said. You know what he meant by that, babe? I'm like, he meant, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Can you handle being with a guy that's that guy? Basically what you said, like, you need a woman. You cannot be pretentious if you with me. Because I am the light, I'm the spotlight, I'm the end all, you know, like, people know me, they watching this stuff. I got the analytics. You know from people telling you when you go, you forget. I got the talent. I know y'all watching. You could lie, you ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta nothing, but I know you're watching. But anyways.
But don't he say too that you call him on the cell phone?
Yeah.
But get what that is. That's a whole lot big, broad, open too.
What you mean?
That don't mean a damn thing. But it just goes to show the thing about it. Anybody can say what the people say, but guess what though? They might not take it the way you take it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They may not feel the same way you feel.
But I mean, that could turn into jealousy, and then you can end up sleeping with the enemy.
Nah, that's what goes back to
like
the wife
issue. You're revered, and they gotta hear it now. Like,
but that goes back to the wife issue, and the thing of what I was saying again is that woman that you with, is she able to take and ride with you on this journey?
Well, and that's important to know. Especially if you're a man of ambition, aspiration, if you aspire to be greater than the average of quote unquote American, where you just work 9 to 5 until you retire, you have to truly vet the woman, especially the woman that you're going to get the keys to the castle to.
Correct.
Because you know you're gonna have beautiful women coming at you. You feel me? But it takes a certain type of woman to be with me. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And to my old lady credit, man, she a rider. Cause I don't care about all that old loyalty is everything to me. And we have our issues. And I done talked crazy and said some low down shit that I'm so sorry for. But you know, spur of the moment to spur of the moment. But that's the test. Loyalty. Like she's
still there, right?
Right. That's what I'm attracted to. Like, no matter what we go through, no matter what dumb shit I do, no matter what degrading shit I may say when I'm pissed. And it ain't right, and I'm working on myself. I'm not making no excuses for that. I'm just saying it happens.
True.
Just like tonight, for instance, I just went off on my old lady, and all I did was text her I need to do some things. And guess what she did? Like right before we started this, I told you, damn, I started laughing like, damn, I love that girl. You heard me say that. Because I'm like, I just went off on this girl, and she still showed up and let me do what I had. Man, that's and that kind of make me feel even worse. Like, God damn, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. That's why I said it goes back to what I was telling you before. Now, see how you still got your loyalty is there, right?
Correct.
Everything is there. I'm gonna shoot something out there that's crazy.
You keep shooting slugs, man.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot them out.
This is about the third one. Go ahead.
All the stuff you do, just all the stuff I do. I'm not gonna compare stuff that's done. But guess what? I'm a single black man. Just turned 51. Got a great income. Got a fleet of cars if I want. But why I can't get no one? Guess what? You remember that thing that you were saying? That weaponized?
Yeah.
Everybody look at that and they want to say, hey, when I talk to you, this is what I want. What you mean what you want? Ain't you surviving before you even got here?
Right.
So why you can't survive when you get here?
Oh, that's the
what you want me to what you want me to do? Oh, I want you to pay for me a car, or I want you to take me here, take me there. Wait a minute, wasn't you going there before I got here? You remember that weaponized thing you used to about?
Mm-hmm.
There it go right there.
There it is. Marriage weaponized.
If I go marry somebody, how do I know how to sort out?
Basically, you saying
who looking for?
You can have anybody you want, but you are not naive to the point where you don't know what you got.
Because I already see the clues in there already.
I'm gonna let you get what you get up front, but you ain't finna take the back end.
Yeah,
we gonna do what we do.
I'm like you. I'm the loyalty part. If you was already getting before I came in the picture, how you not getting now? And I'm in the picture.
Yeah. Cause my girl, she with me. Like I done been.
I done
been up. I done fell off. Like I done fell. A lot of people don't know. I done fell off.
Both y'all done fell off.
Right, and she was
and both y'all still
matter
together.
of fact, she picked up the slack.
And both y'all still together.
And like I ain't never seen no like what you. I didn't even know. So then looks stopped mattering. Like sex stopped mattering. I'm not saying it don't, but it stopped mattering. I start falling in. Like
that's
like,
what it is.
I'm gonna tell you what made my old lady in the beginning, and it's about 6-7 years ago. That's when I had the avalanche. Funny, I said when the avalanche first, when the transmission blew, I was headed home to New Orleans. Got to Lafayette. You remember the story, but this act like you don't remember. Mm-hmm. So headed to Lafayette, truck breakdown, boom, boom, boom. I'm stuck at a Lowe's. I was at Lowe's parking lot. And me and my old lady, we was not new, but we was at that point of like, is we just fucking or what we doing? Because after 2 times, you know what they say, you smash more than twice. You in love. So we was about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 men.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to lie to myself like I'm still player, because before then, I ain't had an old lady since my baby mama. That 7 years ago, before 7 years ago, I ain't been in a relationship in 10 plus years. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't used to these tingly feelings again. Like, oh shit. And I wasn't sure. But you remember that night. Just like I remember that night. I was in the avalanche. Because I called you that night. But you can't see at night. No.
Oh, I can see enough.
I mean, no disrespect.
I can see enough.
But I was like, damn. But I called you still. Like, just, you remember. So,
yeah, but then I was in New Orleans.
But see, I didn't know who she was. Mm-hmm. I called her, right? Like, dog. She said, in so many words, she said, say less. I know the time it takes to get from where we at to Lafayette. Approximately 2 to 2.5 hours. Sam, when I tell you, I promise you, whatever time it was, I fell asleep. I woke up. It was the exact time it would take. Once I hung that phone up, that she was right. She woke me up. She literally took the exact spot. And she had her kids with her. And they had to go to school the next morning. And she had to work. I said, oh, man. From that day on, she been my old lady. Like, that's loyalty. That's like, she didn't ask for no money. She ain't asked her. She just said, say less. She literally got up right then and there. Ain't do nothing else. I know the time it takes once you on the road. Before you gotta pass. No, that means she literally right then and there and got to me. I said, oh, she the one. And we've been rocking ever since. So just an example of loyalty. And she been doing stuff like that since. Like, just like, damn, she make it. Because sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, it got to a certain point where I was purposely trying to get up out of here because it was scary. Get on out of here. Stop loving me.
But that's what I'm saying.
But she just stayed down.
See, that's the thing I'm saying.
So shout out to you, babe. I know I talk shit, but I love you.
Like I said, you got that kind of loyalty out of just her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Never experienced it.
Think about it. Now, I'm going to go back to what I was saying earlier about me.
You got the fan, you feel the fan? That fan working for you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got the same thing I was thinking about me earlier. The same thing I was telling you. That's how the Lord to go.
Right.
Now, why can't it be like that? If you Lord, just say Lord to everybody. I'm Lord damn near everybody. If you out there stuck, guess what? I'm gonna get a way to get out there to you.
Facts.
You ain't really got to be a friend for me to go. You see what I'm saying? Just and like I tell people all the time that Lord it cost me more than everything that I've been through.
Lord, it cost me more than love ever did.
Being being I'm talking I've been loyal to everybody, but when I started being loyal to myself, when I started buying me stuff, started doing for me more, guess what I got told? I'm selfish. Now, I was talking to a lady, and guess what? I can't talk to a lady without her even saying that that's selfish on my behalf of what I'm doing. When I say, oh, this just for me, this just for me. But guess what? It can't be just for me. Now you go back to that.
Yeah, you got
what's
to
that marriage? Marriage with a weapon.
You said it's just for me, but it can't be just for me. What you mean by that?
Okay. Now you talking about that marriage weaponry, right?
Right.
Just say I like this woman.
You like, not love.
Just
like
and love to them things. But guess what? You can like a woman more than you can love them. Because guess what? Love comes a dime a dozen. But like means you'll put up with them. Woo. That means hey.
He
I
just
like
said
my
something,
wife.
y'all.
That's 25 years. I love my wife. That may be 8 years.
My bad. The show here. That was a Jew. We'll continue.
But anyway, I'm just talking to. I say I like this woman. I do everything for her. Do this, do that, this, that, do that, whatever I want to do, whatever she want, I do. Whatever she don't want, I do. But then, just let's just say you want to get married, right? Now, you want to get married, she don't. What's that all about? You do everything that you do for a woman that you like or love, whichever one you want to call it, and they don't say no. Okay, anything you do, they don't say no. What do you do then? Now, what if I married this woman and the woman say, "Oh yeah, now I'm ready to get married." What you do then? And if that's the type of that some of that type is the type of woman that's gonna say, not gonna have your back like you did. She ain't gonna go that 100 yards out there. Right. That woman. The woman I'm just speaking of. She ain't gonna go that 100 yards. She gonna go maybe 2 yards.
2 out of 100.
Yep.
God damn.
Now just think about them two.
That's under 1%.
That's under 1. That's about a half.
That's probably 0.0009.
0.050. But what I'm saying is it sounds confusing, but what I'm saying is though, when you got just say a person like that, and then you just say you married a person, just another, or you move in with the person, right?
Right.
You try and get to know them better and better, and this, that, and other. Now, some of these people that's like that that's that front. You know how you used to mind. Oh, but that my old lady went. My old lady went and this way down here and got me just done without no said done. Guess what? You see how I move in with this woman? Like I told you, move in with her, right? Guess what's happening? She ain't doing nothing. I'm doing the whole show. You think about it. Think about what I'm saying. I'm doing everything. She's doing nothing. Everything that she do, it has a restriction to it. Because I have to do for her to do. You don't have to do, I'm gonna give you back your example.
It's one of your
you
best
didn't
episodes.
Have nothing. And and she did what? She went 100 miles and running.
You make sure you watch this because you cook.
But it's gonna be kind of confusing to people. Because,
no, it's not. I'm picking up what you're putting. You cooking.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be confusing because some people don't want to admit that they already are users already.
naturally.
Yeah. Without
you can't even help it.
Because but see, we don't never figure that out. You know, us men, we don't. You know, we overdo.
I think we do. We just naive.
No.
Some niggas just naive. We are natural providers.
Yeah, but we overdo.
Yeah, we do.
We overdo.
Especially if you in that high five, like you said.
That's right.
No point intended. High five category. Right. Peeling them dollars late.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, go ahead.
Like I said again, we don't think about what we putting out. And sometimes, you know, you gotta let the other person do first before you do.
You mean like the man?
You gotta let them make first step.
Kind of like to my point where you say about the Lafayette shit. Correct. And that's when I opened up. Correct. That's a great. Ooh.
You gotta let them make first step instead of you making first step.
Yeah.
We can do all we want to. I mean, we can play the sex role. We could do the sex 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But guess what? You got some out there that can cut it off like a light switch. Like,
show me what you could do for me first, and then I'm gonna open up the floodgate.
Besides, show me what you can do for me. The same thing you was doing out there before you got me.
Continue to do that while you with me.
Well, look, keep doing it, and I support you on what you got to do, just as well as you support me on what I got to do.
I'm learning something with this episode.
That's how you build in the relationship.
God damn. Why did I do this?
One got to support the other.
Because
that's and if you don't, guess what? That's where that love, you know, that marriage become that weaponry. That's how.
Not to cut you off, but the things you're saying, it's kind of, damn. I got a rider.
You do. Damn. I've been telling you that for years.
God damn. This is my own doing, y'all.
You know what to do, and you know what to fix, and you know what not to fix. You know what to keep and what not to keep, right? You know what to throw away. You know what to keep.
Cause she get on my nerves sometimes, but
guess what? She may get on your nerves sometimes, but guess what she do? She'll order you food when you're mad. She'll come over here and beat on your door, make you open the door, make you talk.
I hate you being my neighbor.
And she do what?
He ain't lying. She'll call Sam if she got to.
She'll call me and say, "Hey, knock on this door and get him up. Tell him come on."
Oh, she called my mom.
Tell him, tell everybody, hey, call him and make sure he getting dressed. Tell him I need him dressed at this time so he can come on. That was for graduation 2026.
I got my head down.
but think about it, a rider like he got, that's valuable. You don't find too many like that. You don't find too many that'll take the initiative to go out her way and out his way too, to make sure each one of them all right. That's not everyday action. And you know, that's like I said, me, I'm jealous. I can't find nobody like that. But you know, hey.
Wait. Did you just say you jealous?
That's right.
I know, not in a bad way.
No, he's one.
I want up them.
He one up me. So guess what?
Go ahead, keep cooking, bro.
So when I say, guess what? He, like I said, to all due respect, he got a good one. And like I said, you know, hey, I find me one day. But thing at the same time too, he was saying in return, he got to be good back too. Look, I'll be at the wedding whenever they do
my
have it.
Head back down. Why you killing me?
I'll be there when they do have it.
I thought you was my friend.
I am. But you said you wanted to talk about marriage.
I did.
And everything. You brought this.
God damn you.
Okay.
Kick your ass when we after this episode.
Like I said, he brought it up. So
I did.
That's it. Yeah, he brought it up. Cause see, my thing, I thought he was gonna bring up about you know, hey, how can we attract something that's not attractable? But you know, hey, he did it. He right. I'm unattractable. Him, he's very attractable. So hey,
pause.
Cause what?
Pause. But I know what you mean. Pause.
You got a good one. I ain't got nobody.
I get what you mean.
You know
he basically saying I'm flashy. He not.
Nah.
You not? Oh, what you meant by
you
that?
Relationship material. I'm not.
How? How so?
You got somebody, right? For how long?
But what if I didn't?
For how long? But you do. But for how long?
7 years.
Loyalty. For the last 7 years, I've been going back and forth, going out off this road, going to Mississippi and everything else. And guess who's been watching my stuff? Him and his old lady. They ain't got to do that. But that's Lord neighbor. And his old lady, Lord of me too, because guess what she do? She watch my stuff right along with it. Hey, she'll call. Hey, your door open. Well, Clay, close it. Okay.
Damn, that's my baby.
You understand what I'm saying?
She be doing stuff I don't even know she
What?
doing sometimes.
Mhm.
Like, you did what? I forbid you. Well, I thought that was your friend.
Correct.
I don't like that nigga this week. I didn't know.
Well, like I said too, again, to let him know he's one up on me.
Damn.
And I'm not trying to get up there.
You killing me with
but
this.
He's one up on me.
I ain't know my old lady was my one up. I've been overlooking.
Yeah.
I've been overlooking it the whole
You
time.
got that the whole time. The whole
Damn you, Sam. I don't like you on this
That's all
episode.
But you the one with
I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put it out as raw as it is.
Yeah.
You done made me see things that have been right in my face,
But that's the thing of it is.
and I ain't see it like that.
You don't have a weapon. Shit. You got a piece that's gonna stay on your side. That's gonna run with you when, like you said, when you down, guess who behind you? When you was sick the other year, who was there? She was sitting right there.
Who you remember?
She went to
Lord, you
She went to
killing me.
work while you was sick.
What are you talking about? If y'all
come
can
check
see this,
on you.
if
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a gas on my left. It was a time where I couldn't even wipe my own ass or bathe myself.
But guess who was doing?
That girl was wiping me down
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
like boo. Wait a minute.
Don't you think somebody who you think out there don't want that kind of action?
I'm like,
You
you
see what
gonna
I'm
really
saying?
do? You know, she was rolling the weed and she can't roll weed.
Nah.
Everything that I liked and I couldn't do, she made.
But that's the thing. That's the difference
Sam.
between that's like right there is like a good marriage instead of a.
I
just
hope
say
everybody watch this whole episode because if y'all see where we
relationship.
ended it on, I realized that I don't feel like I feel when I started. Marriage is good.
Of course, it's good. That's
We gotta have the right one, and it just so happened
you got the right one and don't even know it.
and I'm bullshitting.
Yeah. The more years pass,
And then when a woman's fed up,
exactly. So that means
I might lose her soon if I don't get my shit together.
That means just step up. That's all.
It ain't nothing you can do
Right.
about
That's what I'm saying.
it.
You gotta let's say either step up or step out. You know that weapon you was talking about?
It's like running out of love.
Think about that weapon thing you was talking about. What
Yeah.
if what you doing blow up, and what she doing blow up too?
She already
what?
she blowing up in her field.
That ain't what I'm talking about. What you said. The prenuptial and like I
Right.
said. So what if when y'all just let's say y'all get married.
You pulled it away, pull it to you.
Okay, just say if y'all get married, right?
Mhm.
What if she say, hey, she want a prenup? What you gonna say?
Oh, I never thought of
Put
that.
the shoe on the other foot.
Ooh, I'm gonna
If-
give you a real answer.
Yeah.
Let me answer that
Go
before
ahead.
you continue.
Mm.
So you basically saying, what if a woman come in with the upper hand on the finance, or just
No.
in general, regular
Nah,
everyday?
just so
She-
y'all even.
She want the prenup. Let's just leave it at that. We
Yeah.
even.
If
She
y'all
want-
even,
but
yeah.
she want a prenup.
Mhm.
How would I feel, or any man for
Correct.
that matter? But you asking me.
No, I'm just asking you on your opinion.
You
That's
asking
right,
me
your
my opinion.
Correct,
If my old
correct.
lady was to be like, hey, I need a prenup, honestly, the natural reaction would be, I'm cool with that. But if I'm being real, what?
Exactly.
I'm a pause for just as what?
Yeah, but why?
Exactly. You
Why
trying to
would-
show us how we hypocrites.
That's correct.
Damn.
That's correct.
God damn.
What
That's
if she'd have said?
we hypocrites.
What if she'd have said, "I'm not coming to Lafayette"?
He kicking my ass right now.
You understand what I'm saying?
I just knew I was gonna make women
But that's
look
the
bad.
that's the thing though. It's the thing about it is like I say
Damn.
some people like I told you, some people marry into money. Some people just marry in love, and that's what all they got. That's all they got to give.
That's all. Yo,
That's all they got to give.
all I got to give is love. Man. But if you a man in today's time and all you got to give is love, you sorry. But you know,
Here I go right here, y'all. That's all I got to give is love. I'm sorry.
I get what he's saying. I mean the literal sense of it.
I'm telling you.
No,
the
like
literal sense.
like the person who ain't got nothing else.
I ain't got nothing else to give them. I ain't got no 9 to 5 to give them. I ain't got no go off show 2 weeks to give them.
But
All
you got
all
a
I got-
lifetime of
It don't matter what I got. I got What I got is what I tell them I got.
Right. No, what I mean is the literal sense of like they got some real life grown men who ain't got a bank account.
But they ain't got that.
They broke, literally.
Yeah, but the thing about it is
that all he got to give is love.
But wait, well then now
he ain't got nothing to give.
See that goes to another whole subject. That goes to why to saying why women go to these dudes that ain't nothing, that ain't got nothing, that's riding a bicycle or a tricycle, the three wheel tricycle.
Man, rest in peace. So what's that man name that used to ride the
Big John Washington?
Man, you made me think about him.
That's your lady cousin.
Man, rest in peace to him, man.
John Washington. But see, I'm not basing. But see, what I'm talking about the ones that's riding these bicycles and tricycles that don't have
and walking.
They don't have nowhere to lay their head.
Yeah.
The ones that sitting out there
smoking mojo.
Besides that, depending on the woman, they depending on that woman, they gonna catch. Oh, I'm gonna this woman do her. I'm gonna front. I'm gonna keep this job for about another week or two. I'm gonna keep this job for about another month. And then another job for about another month. And then this is what I'm gonna do.
We could go over, but
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. So what I'm saying, the ones that run out there and do this, do that, they ain't got nothing else better to do. And then what they do is they say, oh, I need to find another job. Oh, look, I'm working over here at Walmart now. Nah. Oh, I'm gonna go somewhere else now. Now guess what happens at the end of that day? That's that same woman that's giving that loyalty out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that loyalty I'm talking about? That
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna take you here. I'm gonna make sure you get to your job.
Why were you got something against me right now?
No, they ain't got nothing to do with you.
That you're my friend.
They ain't got nothing to do with you.
Why everything relating to me?
Well, you feel like it is, but that ain't got nothing to do with you.
They said hit dog holler, huh?
Let me tell you, hit dog gonna holler.
Hit dog gonna holler.
So but the thing about it is, you gotta look at most of these guys around here. That's what they doing right now. They take people like me out the game or out the flow of it. I see good women all the time at the house with people that ain't got nothing. They ain't got a square job. Get what they gonna do? They turn around and marry these folks. And then folks like us, I'm just saying us, but I'm saying me. I ain't talking about you got old lady. I'm talking us like me. Yeah. That's out here trying to get one, trying to impress one. Get what they do? They take my money. They go eat.
And they go spend it on that nigga.
Yeah. I'm gonna save some food for him when I leave the restaurant.
But you know, to that point, I've heard several women, but a couple women in particular that I know say that that's true. You know, I'm gonna tell you the psychology behind these particular, not saying all women, but these particular women. Mm-hmm. And they said, you know what? Yeah, I do that sometimes because it's something about the feeling of a man needing me.
That's correct.
That turns me on.
That's correct. That if
they like that control, that like I know I can make him act a certain way because he needs me.
You know how they say, nigga change, right?
Right.
But
it's hard to control a man who, if you leave, you know he's straight still. It's a different. And they say this is the woman that said this. I'm like, really? That's a thing?
I'm gonna tell you this though.
I was kind of like,
you can't raise. I learned something that you can't raise a grown man. That's for one. And I'm not gonna say all the guys that's out there doing that, but majority of guys I see, all they doing running game. They make it hard for I call a real man, a stand up man, one that go to his job every day, the one that sit there and say you ask me to take you out on an expensive date, and I take you out on an expensive date, and I still don't get no play. I go out there and spend $400-500 on you, and I don't even get a hug or a handshake. But guess who get the hug and handshake at the end of the night? The dude that's sitting at home with you. I go home every night by myself. I go lay in my bed every night by myself. I don't have to pick up. I can pick up the phone. I can say, hey, come over here and lay with me today. But guess what happens when I do that? It's always a catch to it. Oh, it's a. Oh, can I I want a pair of Jordans I've been looking at for so long. I look on my feet. I don't wear Jordans. I wear Vapor Max. Oh yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
That's a flex, by the way. But anyway,
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Vapor Max just as much,
No,
if not more.
listen. That's what I'm talking about. I like Jordans. This on the first date. This ain't a date, really. It's just a sit down to see. Hey, how you doing? I ain't saw you in a minute. What's up? Hey. Well, damn. I had somebody tell me, cut that story. I had somebody tell me. I said, I'm broke. Guess what they told me? Boy, you lying. I can't be broke. I can't have no. I'm literally broke. Nah, you ain't never broke.
No way possible. So you say you was literally broke and they didn't believe you.
Literally broke. Didn't have a crush to stand on. Who, like I said, I'm like what's gonna say? Yeah, who got me? End of the day, who got me?
Loyalty cost me more than love ever did.
But you know what's crazy? See, like that's what I see. Some people, guys and girls, same way like I am right now. They just say guys and girls. See, that's why I say it's like you don't have that problem. You can say who got me, and guess what? Who gonna show up?
I have it to a certain degree.
No sir. Y'all ain't broke up yet. Okay. She ain't stopped coming at you.
My head back down.
Yes, sir. You called her.
He not my friend no more.
Yeah.
This
Look,
might be the last goddamn episode.
He called. Guess who? She gonna come running. He called mad. Guess who gonna come running? If I call mad, I'll lay over there and die. Only my kids will come for me.
On me.
Yeah.
And her.
But I'm just saying, if y'all hit me, if y'all ain't going together somewhere to a vacation,
I know if Sam don't come out after so long.
Yeah, but wait. My point is, y'all don't be going nowhere together. Who got me at the end of the day? Besides God up there above, you know what I'm saying? I can't call no woman and say, hey, come over here and pick me up. Guess what? Guess what they looking for? They looking for me to do this here every time. Oh, here. This you can't got me.
I know what you're getting at. Basically, what he's getting at is like sometimes foolishly I made this the topic of discussion today, not realizing like it's somebody like him that's looking at me on the outside looking in like this boy's a fool. If I had what you had, boy.
Correct. I wouldn't be sitting my ass but talking about this.
I guess the moral to that is like you better appreciate what you got because you never know until you don't got it. And
just how you got it.
I've been exposed in this episode, and this is authentic. This ain't rehearsed. This is not none of that. I've been exposed. I know. I didn't know you was finna do this. You think if I knew this, I'd have did this. But what I'm saying, that's why I like what I do because it translates into quality, authentic conversations. The things that we need to hear. It's almost like I'm a young man and you the OG schooling me. And then there could be a young man watching this as you bring me to class, thinking I'm in control. And I've been humble, like, oh,
it's your show.
God damn, on my show, which makes it worse. Right, like.
But what I say all the time,
you know,
this is your show.
I'm talking about the hell with marriage, and here I got
damn near married.
A rider.
And you damn near married.
And like, I could probably damn near trust that even if it don't work out, that she ain't gonna take me to the bank for everything I got.
Correct. She gonna go to the bank and try to help deal. Cause think about it. I'm gonna shoot you something, and I don't mean to put your business. I'm gonna put your business out there. When you didn't have an account, who told you to go get one? Besides me.
My old lady.
That's correct. Now who got you at the end of the day?
My old lady.
That's correct. If this don't work out, this podcast don't work out, if nothing else work out for you, if you know where you work at don't work out, I'm not gonna say where you work at, but if that don't work out for you, who still got you?
My old lady.
That's right. When your arm was hurt, you had bust that bone right there. Remember? Bust that bone right in your wrist. Huh. I tell you what, every day who was here?
My old lady.
That's right. But look at me. I got prostate cancer. I had the surgery and all. Who was over there for me? I gotta pay somebody to be with me. Right? Think about it. Yeah. Just think about this.
I mean, we cooking.
But think about it. I gotta pay somebody right here today. The government, let's say I'm a disabled vet, and guess what? I put my money in for it, and guess what they do? They pay somebody to be with me every day. Now, if I'm not making sense, let me know if I'm not making sense or not. Why wouldn't I be jealous that I gotta have somebody else woman over there that I gotta pay for some false love, false this, false that? It could be, could be genuine, and I'm not saying it's not, but
it could be.
It's but it's false to me because good as I am, I'm supposed to have an old lady over there with me every day.
Every day. Taking
care of me. Making sure, come over there, hey, you ate lunch? Hey, you want dinner? Nah, ain't got that. But, like I said, that's where that weaponry shit come in at. And we, and some part of the time, we are hypocrites at times. Yes, we are men, we are. So just go and admit it. Because the thing about it is, guess what? If the woman came at you that way, the way you coming at her, what's gonna happen? You gonna call all kind
of. It's probably gonna be worse.
You gonna call all kind of other words. Yeah. It's gonna be to the
Okay.
But at the same time, when it's thing at the same time, she ain't coming at you that way. It's the other. Hey, we need to do better, right?
I do better.
And not see what they say. I'm preaching to him by doing better, and look at me. I don't even know how to look. I don't even know how to get a woman. I've been married before and everything else. I got 4 kids out of marriage, and guess what?
I one up them.
And guess what? I ain't got nobody. Guess what's not? When we leave other podcast, I'm really gonna literally go home.
Literally.
Go in my door and say, "Hey, honey, I'm home," and ain't nobody gonna talk about the TV. Right now, you go.
Or Alexa.
Right now, you go in my house. It's on paternity court.
And they got everything a woman would love to have in that motherfucker.
But guess what though? Those not the women of the day.
But based on time and man, it's a good one. But I guess I could conclude this one as a schooling. I've been schooled on my own shit.
The show.
Neighbor to neighbor. And I have a whole different perspective on what I thought we was gonna talk about versus what we ended up talking about.
We talked about what you talked about.
I know, but I just knew.
But you asked about
it. I know. So it's like almost therapeutic. Man, my old lady watch this. She gonna get to see the true essence of what. Because he was saying earlier, what we doing on this camera is what we do all the time, genuinely. Now, it's a little bit. I put the production behind it and the lights and the mics but
this is what we really
when
do
Sam show up when everything's ready. So in his perspective, he literally just walks, sit down, and let's talk. I keep it that way on purpose to keep it authentic and it's not rehearsed. We don't rehearse.
Yep.
All I do is tell him maybe a day or two before. Look, Tuesday we recording on Friday, and that's it. That's all he knows. Just show. He literally shows up. Don't know nothing.
Nope.
And we just go. So and I do that on purpose because look what we got out of this episode. You didn't know we were finna be talking about marriage.
No, you said.
And I didn't know I was finna learn something about my own goddamn self.
Well, everybody
and my woman. No, you made me see it from a different lens. You give my old lady validation.
I'm giving both of y'all validation. But the thing about it is, you gotta look at. I see one side every day. I don't see her side every day because guess what? She comes over here for you.
Right. I'm biased. You biased to me until maybe I express what she do or she
to the next
right
story.
Like whoa.
Because she comes when you tell me one thing, she comes to the door. She still come on, be on time. Let's go.
She
Get dressed. Let's go.
No matter what, she always like I don't care. We could be all the way into it.
Say it again.
I can call her. She coming, and we ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna talk the whole ride.
That's it.
Fuck you too. But she get me where I gotta go.
What she gonna do? Get you there on time.
Everything.
She gonna make sure your clothes straight.
She gonna complain the whole time though, but she doing it.
How she do it? Even though you work clothes, she gonna brush it off. You need to clean that a little bit better.
I ain't gonna lie. When she washed my ass, literally, I ain't want to cry in front of him, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, cause you know that's like a, as a man, you know, that's a weakening thing to not be able to wash. It was, you know, not, you know, cause I was
What you think? What you think?
I was down
what
for
you
a
think
while
what
like
you
that,
think I
and
was
she
talking
made me feel so.
about?
She like calm down, baby. I
Vulnerable?
don't mind. I'm like, damn. I just get like, man, I
But
could.
wait, look who you shared that with, though.
Like, goddamn.
But look who you shared that with. You shared that with her, didn't you?
Yeah, I gotta.
The time, like I told you,
go talk to my girl.
me having prostate cancer and me coming through prostate cancer, who I had to share them times with.
Yeah, and you didn't even tell me about it until it was time. So to the credit of maybe I wasn't there, but I think for you it was more so like I shouldn't have to be with all the people that I, you know.
All the people that I know, and
Right,
all the,
like,
and like I said,
yeah,
all the women that I
you
know.
You kept it to yourself.
Yeah, but think
until it was.
Yeah, but see, think about
you
it.
couldn't.
No, I could have kept it the whole time. But the point of it is, what I'm trying to say is, you see all the people that I know, all the women that I know. I shared it with guys that I knew, you know, my Mason Lodge and everything else. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying, man, Temple Lodge and Grand Lodge in Shreveport. You know what I'm saying, this, that, and that. I did that with them, to, you know, but at a certain point, you got to look at it. I don't want no man over there with me every day.
Exactly.
I don't want a man don't need to see me break down and cry because I'm sitting there with a Catherine stuck up in me. Yeah, I had to suffer with all that there. I had to come out of that, and guess what? Big scars on my stomach. I'm hurting sometimes. Sometimes I don't say nothing. I be hurting. They see I'm doing this, doing that. Oh, you know you shouldn't be doing. Okay, but at the same time, I got, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, you know, big shout out to the lady that I got. That comes over there every day, from 8 to 5 o'clock every day.
And faithfully. I see her. He ain't lying.
Faithfully every day. That's Tara. She come every day. She cook, clean, this and other. And the thing about it, it's crazy and unfair.
Real good woman, a great person. I met her.
She about to get married to her husband.
Great woman.
But the thing about it was crazy. Don't you think I be feeling kind of on jealous side that everybody got somebody, but
you,
who got me? See what I'm saying? End of the day, who got me?
So ladies, if y'all watching, nah. All right, he gonna say nah. I'm taking over my show now. Look, ladies,
don't throw me out.
All right, well let's use his situation as an example.
No, wait a minute. But listen, before you use that example, the reason I said don't do it like that, you know why? I've been out here. I ain't just got out here. I've been out here.
They already know.
Exactly.
They already know.
And that's why I said,
okay,
before you talk that,
you're right.
Been here.
You're right. So y'all should be ashamed.
They doing what they supposed to do.
Shame on y'all for letting the good man like this.
They doing what they do because guess what? Like you said about the weaponry, that's their weaponry. That's what they doing.
So you still made my episode make sense. My boy, you gotta piece me on that one. We gonna end it there. He made my topic make sense because I got lost 30 minutes ago. And to his credit, he made what I was trying to define make sense. So kudos to Sam for this episode because he carried this one. And it was a schooling, it was a teaching, it was a lesson. And hopefully y'all get something out of this one. You know, stop using marriage as a weapon.
Correct.
Because it shouldn't be. That's the ultimate sacrifice. Don't play with that. That's God's gift to us. And when you play with marriage, you're playing with God. Because you vow under the eyes of God. And if you playing games and you know you playing games with God. So, you know, yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. Again, just a few shout outs. Y'all check out my comedy skits, shorts, whatever you want to call it, the Chapmans, and I do random skits. Of course, we got Neighbor to Neighbor. I'm Mr. Is It Just Me? You know, Mr. PSA. I got so much going on, it's crazy. We got the Dr. Jekyll and Nurse Hyde, but Danielle, you're bullshitting. But anyways.
Don't do it like that.
And me and my old lady's been thinking about cranking up Relationship Chronicles again. The first thing that made me successful on here, but that's another story. But again, I appreciate you, my brother. Any shout outs you want to give before we get out of here?
Like I told you, big shouts out to, like I said, all y'all women out there, all y'all men out there that are watching. Like, share, and comment. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
Like, share, and yeah, and basically really subscribe. If y'all just didn't understand what we was talking about, just don't put your comments on it. Don't just sit there and don't run up to me and tell me, hey, I didn't get that. No, put it up under the, he will answer. This was it, this Teaser Man production, this him. It's himself right there. He'll answer the question. If I don't see it, if I see it, I answer too. But just like, share, subscribe, and what you say? The double piece back there.
Oh yeah, and as we always end it, but you know I got the peace sign, and I added a not showing sign, and you know in classic fashion of TZ Man, as I brought my brother into the TZ Man land, as always, deuces.